Cafes are like cultural hubs from Starbucks to quaint local spots. They offer more than just coffee. They're a window into everyday life and social interactions.
Absolutely, Emma. A 2023 survey by Allegra World Coffee Portal revealed that 70% of people visit cafes weekly. This means if you're abroad, mastering cafe English is almost inevitable.
That's a substantial number. And it's not just about ordering. It's a great way to ease into conversations in English, as these exchanges are brief and straightforward.
Right, and even for beginners, it offers a real-world application of English skills. But some argue it's better to start with more structured learning.
True, but think about this real-life practice can boost confidence. It's like how learning to swim by jumping in the water can be more effective than reading a manual.
That's a good point, and as you said, cafes are perfect for practicing short exchanges and small talk.
Exactly, and they're universal. Whether in London or Tokyo, you'll find a cafe. They're familiar grounds for practicing language skills.
And looking ahead, as more people travel post-pandemic, the need for practical language skills will only increase.
Absolutely. So, starting with Café English can be a great stepping stone for broader language use.
All right, let's dive into those essential phrases that can help our listeners order with ease.
Let's break down a simple ordering structure. Greet, order, specify, pay, and thank. It's like a mini script you can follow each time.
Exactly. Start with a friendly hi or hello, then clearly state your order with phrases like, "Can I have?" or "I'd like."
Then you specify size or extras. For example, small, medium, or large, or with milk. These little details make a big difference.
And don't forget the payment part. It's straightforward, that's 5.5, and you reply with, "Here you go, thank you."
Sounds easy, but what if you're unsure about the menu? Some might say it's better to just point and nod.
That's an option, but using your words helps more. Think of it like a workout for your language muscles.
Exactly. Plus, many cafes now display pictures, making it easier to match words with images.
And in the future, with technology like augmented reality menus, ordering might become even more interactive.
Yeah, but for now, mastering these phrases can help you feel more at ease in any cafe setting.
All right, let's move on to some real-life stories about ordering in cafes around the world.
I remember my first cafe order abroad was in Paris. I was so nervous and just blurted out, "Coffee, please." The barista kindly replied in English, asking if I wanted espresso or latte.
Haha, I had a similar experience in New York. I meant to order one muffin but ended up with 4 because I didn't understand the cashier's question.
These moments are common. Some might see them as embarrassing, but they're actually valuable learning experiences.
Exactly. And while some argue that mistakes should be avoided, they're actually opportunities for growth.
Right, and they make for great stories. It's like a rite of passage for language learners.
And these stories remind us that people are usually patient and willing to help, especially in diverse cities.
Absolutely. And looking ahead, sharing these experiences can inspire others to step out of their comfort zones.
That's the spirit. As we move forward, let's dive into some vocabulary and phrases that can enrich your ordering experience.
Great idea. Let's equip our listeners with more tools for their next cafe visit.
All right, here comes the vocabulary and a little small talk. Get ready.
Here are some essential cafe words: latte, cappuccino, mocha, black coffee, iced tea, sandwich, muffin, croissant.
And for small talk, you might hear, "How's your day going?" Or, "It's busy today, isn't it?" These are great conversation starters.
Exactly. And you can keep your responses simple. Good, thanks, or yes, very busy. It's all about engaging politely.
Some might argue that small talk is pointless, but it really helps in building rapport and making your interaction more personal.
True, and it can make your cafe experience more enjoyable. Think of it as adding a personal touch to your order.
And as you become more comfortable, you can try longer responses or even initiate small talk yourself.
Yes, and who knows? You might make a new friend or learn something interesting about the city.
Looking forward, as you practice these interactions, you'll find they become second nature.
Exactly, and with every order, you're building your language skills. Now, let's practice these phrases together.
Great. Let's get into some practice exercises to solidify what we've learned.
All right, listeners, it's practice time. Repeat after me. Can I have a cappuccino, please?
I'd like an iced tea, please. Repeat it with confidence and imagine you're at your favorite cafe.
No sugar, thank you. Remember, speaking out loud helps build muscle memory, so don't be shy.
Some might say practicing alone is not effective, but even solo practice builds familiarity and confidence.
Exactly. It's like rehearsing lines for a play. The more you do it, the more natural it becomes.
And as you become more comfortable, try mixing and matching phrases to create new dialogues.
Looking ahead, the more you practice, the more these phrases will become part of your everyday language.
And soon, ordering at a cafe will be as easy as pie. Let's wrap up with a quick summary.
Definitely. Recap what we've covered and encourage our listeners to keep practicing.
All right, let's summarize today's episode and motivate you to use these phrases next time you visit a cafe.
So today, we explored why cafe English is essential, reviewed ordering phrases, shared real-life stories, and practiced together.
Yes, and remember, these skills are practical and can enhance your travel or living experiences abroad.
Absolutely, and mistakes are just stepping stones to fluency. Embrace them and learn from each interaction.
Some might worry about making errors, but they're opportunities for learning and improvement.
Exactly, and as you continue to practice, you'll find your confidence growing day by day.
Looking forward, challenge yourself to order in English next time you're at a cafe. It's a great way to practice.
Yes, and if you enjoyed this episode, like, subscribe, and share it with friends who are also learning English.
Join us tomorrow as we discuss talking to a taxi driver, easy English for getting around the city.
That'll be useful for anyone planning to travel or navigate a new city without language stress.
All right, that's all for this episode. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.